Good morning everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be continuing in part B of today's video. Yesterday we had some weather complications that caused the server to drop out, and unfortunately I was never able to get a stable connection back, so this is part B of today's video. It'll be premiering the same day as part A, even though it's recording on a separate day. We are going to be continuing from Trademaster Thint's dialogue. Don't forget to join us over on twitch.tv/Gremory Channel 2 for additional content. I'm only 28 followers away from affiliate over there, so if anybody can go over there and give me a follow over there, I would greatly appreciate it. Without further ado, let's get underway.
You'll get your... Don't think you can pawn... You've caused me trouble.
Alright, and with that we just have to return to Captain Gault.
Spaceport traffic is well under control.
All right, everyone get the equipment packed. Hale, see to the speeders. Look at you. You're starting to look like reclamation service material, covered in dust like that. Did you track down the jobbers?
Those things should be exterminated. But I retrieved this.
Looks like a stasis crate. The sort Zerka used to transport samples. Won't be easy to unseal, but we can peek inside. Keela, running through the analysis grid.
On it. We'll keep the sensitivity low. Don't want to pulverize any artifacts inside.
Definitely something in there. Alien device of some sort, roughly spherical, contained in a Zerka energy field. Blasted odd.
Why are you wasting my time?
First pass shows the artifact is over 10,000 years old. Probably distortion. The energy readings are unstable.
Give me a few days to pop it open and we'll run the scan again.
I won't bore you with the science. Lord Siltha's on a pilgrimage and we're getting ready to move to the forward research outpost. But we may need you again soon.
Captain, you're holding something back.
Nothing actionable. You'll know anything as soon as I do. If you're heading to the desert, contact us at the first station out from Mos Ila. Lord Silthar should have a lead on the Zerka base by then. In the meantime, we've got an artifact to study.
actually takes us into the next area. Where our other objective is as well.
This is Captain Gola, Reclamation Service Outpost 701. It's good to see you again. My team's still searching for the Zerka base, but we've hit a snag that, frankly, we can't handle ourselves.
Is there anything your team can handle?
My team's been through fire and misery. They're survivors, but they're not soldiers. After you left for the Jawas, Lord Silthar had a vision. Something about the natives, the Sand People. He flew a speeder into the Dune Sea, but we lost the tracking signal in an energy storm. Silthar was summoning lightning.
By this time, your Darth is some animal's lunch.
I don't believe that. Maybe he's hurt, but he's not dead. Lord Silthar was following a dream, the same way he found the lost temple of Zeost and the crystal caves of Molivar. He told me the Sand People and their spirit guides were the key. He was looking for some sort of compass.
If he can't take the heat, he shouldn't have left the base.
Maybe, but at the very least we need to know. Find the spirit guides and find him. When you have answers, come to our forward outpost. Otherwise, I don't know how this mission can succeed.
O wamawangka mituske o wana tablota wijawa. Iliska chanaga imache, choranchike.
You let Tiresias Loci live, Vibu? That's not how we do things.
Ya ko kuchi rati tud muta miskocha. Utula musta wo granitampio tu poshiwompa. Napiska ku palia pitie potenia go.
If you give me those credits, I might forget I found you.
Chakichawa, jotoke kwanga choskar. Itsug nang kihe chalangtong imachechu. Tong micha Kolkata maji taus azalas ulval.
The party's over, Vibu.
Too easy.
Don't kill me. I'm just a dancer.
I need to find the Lady of Pain. Know where she is?
I performed for her once. She gave me the creeps. The Lady of Pain runs a compound not far from here. Bad part of the desert. You can't miss it.
How'd she get to be called the Lady of Pain?
She works for the Exchange. They're into a lot of sick stuff. She can't get enough of it.
Finish your floor show, sweetheart. I was enjoying your work.
Thanks, but I sprayed something when I dove for cover. I, should go have it looked at. I'm going back to the family moisture farm.
Both of our objectives are in opposite directions, so we'll go ahead and wrap up the Silthar part first.
Up this mess. This is too easy. I don't think so. This is too easy. Not even a challenge. Someone clean up this mess. up this mess. And stay down! Too easy. Not even a challenge.
Lord Silthar?
Did Captain Gola send you? Such a good man. A pity he didn't send young Hale, but the honor is yours. You will hear my last words.
A pitiful death for a pitiful Sith.
You think so? Oh, but you haven't seen what I have seen. The Force called me into the desert. I sensed what Circa found, an alien power. I saw a white room. I thought the Sand People would know the land's secrets. I murdered them, stole their thoughts to find this cave. I knew victory before they destroyed me.
Your story's amusing, but this is pointless.
Forgive me for prattling on. My journey here was not for nothing. Circa built its base over a site from the natives' myths. A forbidden land. The paintings in the cave show the way. Find them. Record them. Gola and his men, they...
Time to die. Goodbye, Silthar.
So soon. So soon.
After recording the image of the Sand People mural, it would be easy to destroy the piece and prevent anyone else from viewing it. And now both of our objectives are in the same area. I do not know why I took the long way around, because it brought me to a dead end.
Surely I can offer you something, lady. An HK assassin droid? Fresh slaves? Direct from Ryloth?
I already have those. Stop wasting my time.
What's wrong, Tiresias? Can't buy your way out of this?
Oh boy, here we go again.
Tiresias? Wait. You're actually... No. Shame on you, you naughty little Deveronian.
Sincerest apologies, lady. Now that you know I'm the justifiably famous Tiresias Loci, you also know my resources. I need you to eliminate this bounty hunter and help me leave Tatooine. I'll pay generously, of course.
Intriguing. But I'd like to hear what this delicious specimen has to offer first.
Who do you want dead? I can offer you a bulk discount.
What a wonderfully sweet offer. I have a keen interest in gladiatorial contests. A match is scheduled for today, and I've lost my beloved champion. Whoever fights as my new champion could ask any favor of me.
I'm not here to make deals. I'm here to kill Tiresias Loci and anyone standing in my way.
Try it and I'll disintegrate him. That means no bounty for you.
Let's try this different way. We don't want to get on her bad side right off the bat.
Surely I can offer you something, lady. An HK is...
Who do you want dead?
What?
If I'm your champion, I'll expect all sorts of favors.
Careful what you wish for. Most men are too fragile for me.
This isn't exactly a fair negotiation, lady. I'm no gladiator.
I'm sure one of these men would fight in your place for a price.
All right. I'll make anyone who fights for me obscenely rich. Once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Someone is bound to take his offer, bounty hunter. Won't you be my champion?
Dangerous jobs are my specialty. I'm in.
Excellent. I do enjoy a good fight. All that sweat and blood.
Let's not waste any more time.
Now, don't be too quick. It disappoints the fans.
Lady, this is a terrible mistake. Don't be a fool.
Fool? Guards, take Tiresias away and remove his tongue. You don't need it, do you?
Shall I do the tongue removing for you?
How thoughtful. But I'm not sure you could resist finishing him off. Put Tiresias someplace safe, guards, and watch him. He's slippery.
You haven't heard the last of me. Either of you.
Your opponent is in the next room. When you're ready, meet me and my guest there.
I'm ready to fight.
Wonderful. Feldhagen, this is my new champion.
A bounty hunter? Borga will rip this fool limb from limb, won't she, my beautiful boy? Save it for the match, Borga.
May the best fighter win.
challenge.
Olga! My sweet, precious boy!
Delicious. For a moment, I thought Borga might kill you, bounty hunter.
I wanted you to get your entertainment value.
You most certainly did that.
This isn't over, lady. I'll return with a new champion.
I hope so, Phil. Our little gatherings always make my day. Kisses.
Lady, Tiresias escaped. He hit us with a stun grenade.
I watched you disarm him. Where did he get that weapon?
One of his horns was fake. He hid the grenade inside it. Please, don't cripple me. It's not my fault.
No Tiresias? I'm about to kill everyone in this place, starting with you, lady.
I find your threats intoxicating. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. One of you saw where Tiresias went, yes?
He stole a swoop bike and a hyperdrive regulator. He could be anywhere by now.
But I'll find him. The swoop bikes all have homing beacons. A precaution against thieving Jawas and stupid guards. I'll consult my tracker. Ah, there he is. The stolen swoop bike stopped at these coordinates in the deep desert. I'm not sure why Tiresias took a hyperdrive regulator. Unless he's trying to repair a starship.
He won't be fixing anything when I'm done with him.
I recommend breaking his fingers and moving up from there. Have fun.
She's so much fun, isn't she?
Hale, check on Keeler and the others. See if they figured out anything with the artifact.
Sir, I'd like to hear what happened.
Follow orders. I'll brief everyone later. You look like you've been to the Dune Sea and back. I've sent for water and Colto. But we've been waiting for word. Any sign of Darth Silthar?
Trust me, you don't want that man back.
So, he really didn't make it then. Damn it. We all felt it, but we weren't sure. We're not blasted Sith. Without Silthar, we're just archaeologists with guns. Without him, this whole expedition falls apart.
Then you're in trouble.
I guess since Silthar brought you into this, now you're out.
And it begins.
Captain Gola!
Blast hail, now's not the time.
The artifact. The one the Jawas found. It's got Kayla. We disabled the dampeners, and there was a flash.
What? Start containment procedures now!
I'm afraid it's too late for that, Captain.
Sekian aktes de vertine.
Save your breath. You're dead.
Jacros de dies. Tegesh marwar.
Someone clean up this mess. Not even a challenge.
Those creatures. They were my team.
Sir, I think Perrin escaped. He was heading into the desert toward the tribal settlement.
Blast. We'll mourn later. You remember the sons of Palawa. You hit them hard in Mos Ila, but their main village is just a few clicks out. If that creature reaches them, this could get very ugly.
Let our enemies destroy one another.
Under other circumstances, maybe. Not now. Basic rule of xenoarchaeology. You don't unleash a foreign technology into a population center, especially one with a man-machine interface. Worst case, the technology that changed Perrin could replicate. Every person in the settlement could be transformed.
If it transforms them, so be it.
I don't care what your grudge is. We can't let an outbreak occur. Reclamation Service protocol for contaminated sites mandates atomic heat cleansing of everything within a 100-meter radius. We've got to store a beradium explosives for that purpose. Enough to obliterate the Sun's cave village. But I hope it won't come to that.
We should have destroyed the tribals long ago.
If you say so. Get to the caves. Maybe you'll catch Perrin before he's transformed a whole army.
challenge.
You. I knew the Empire used dishonorable tactics, but the ghost of the desert, do you know what it does to people?
The transformation is impressive.
Within the first minute, that terror changed good villagers into murderous machines. There's a war going on in these caves. Now I'll give my brothers the chance to win by keeping you from interfering.
You'll die, along with everyone else in the village.
Ha! For Palawa, I'll fight until our blood becomes an oasis.
Careful what you wish
Someone clean up this mess. Challenge. Someone clean up this mess. Too easy. And stay down. Not even a challenge. Too easy. Someone clean up this mess. Not even a challenge. And stay down. Not even a challenge. easy. Too easy. Stay down. Not even a challenge. We'll clean up this mess.
Now we just have to return to the captain. The fires will take care of the rest.
Are the power readings stable?
Yes, sir. The stasis field's online.
Keep it that way. I don't want the artifact powering up again. I heard the explosion. I take it the contamination site's been cleared?
The screams, the fires. Beautiful stuff.
It's a pity. Even tribals don't deserve to be obliterated because of some alien relic. Those artifacts Zerka found, they must be capable of infecting people, transforming them. I don't know why you'd build a device like that. But some species did, long before humans lived on Tatooine. And the Reclamation Service has the job of bringing those artifacts home. Are you with us?
Sounds like you got your fire back, Captain.
I had my moment of doubt. I saw Keela, Perrin, and Ban die because of it. What we've just experienced, the artifact powering on the takeover, I'm willing to bet Zerka went through the same thing. If we knew where to start looking for Zerka's base, we could scan for the artifact's power signal, track down the laboratory. Too bad Siltha didn't get more data.
The base is in the Sand People's cursed land. These drawings should show the way.
This? It's primitive, but it looks like a native map. We'll check its age, calculate the geographical changes since its creation.
I think we have it, sir. The natives' forbidden zone is in Sector 22G. I can start outfitting a probe immediately. Once you're in position, use this signal device to call the droid. It'll launch from here.
In the meantime, we've got friends to bury.
To the next area for both objectives.
Challenge. And stay down! This is too easy. Someone clean up this mess. Not even a challenge. Someone clean up this mess. This is too easy.
Going somewhere, Tiresias?
Not with all those dune rats nipping at my heels. Thanks for clearing that up. You're sure she's ready for takeoff?
I've checked the calculations 4 times, Master, with shields at minimum.
Right. Good enough. That just leaves our friend here to deal with. If you want something done right, do it yourself. Open fire, NK!
Stay down! I don't think so.
All right, you win. Let's cut a deal.
There's only one thing I want. Your head.
Ah, phooey. Girls, come to daddy. It's dinner time.
Not even a challenge. It's too easy.
come on, you hunk of junk! Blast! I knew there wasn't enough power to take off.
End of the line, Tiresias.
You are the toughest, most persistent bounty hunter I have ever met. I only have one thing left to say. Give me a job. Spare my life, and I'll dedicate it to working for you. How's that sound?
That may be the funniest thing I've ever heard.
It's not a joke. I'm tired of running. My fortune's gone, but I'm still hunted. I want Tiresias Loci dead as much as anyone. What if I told you there's a duplicate of yours truly? A replica identical in all respects. Even a bioscan couldn't tell the difference.
You made a copy of yourself? One was bad enough.
My duplicate is already dead, frozen in carbonite. Just pretend he's me. Once I'm declared dead, I'll put my legendary skills, savvy, and contacts at your disposal. Imagine what we could accomplish.
The thought of blasting you in the face is all that keeps me going.
I'm really worth more to you alive. I swear I'll never run. I'm safer as your servant than as a fugitive. Even if I did escape, you'd just find me again. Honestly, who wants to have this conversation twice?
Mess around with me and your history.
Shall we head to the cargo hold and get my duplicate? There's my duplicate. Should only take a few moments to thaw him out. We need to make it look convincing. A couple of blaster shots should sell it. You want to do the honors?
We'll tell everyone you went out in a blaze of glory.
Oh, my stars! I'm glad we decided to work together. Let me collect my gear and we can be on our way. So, I'll need a new name. After all, Tiresias Loci is dead. And what do you think of the name Gault Renow? Has a nice ring to it.
Gault suits you just fine, scumsucker.
Then Gault Renow it is. A fine new name for an exciting new life. Lead on, my fearsome friend. Gault is ready for action.
And now we have our second companion. And Gault tends to align more
I
with
try
how
ducking
we do
next time.
things. Most of the time. As long as it earns money, he's okay with it.
Hey, not bad. There's hope for you yet. Can't believe you got your hands on this. Thanks, really. You're serious, aren't you? Thanks. Hey, not bad. There's hope for you yet. Can't believe you got your hands on this. Thanks, really. Can't believe you got your hands on this. Thanks, really. Hey, not bad. There's hope for you yet.
I was hoping we'd at least get him to halfway, but I'm not sure we're gonna make it.
Hey, not bad. There's hope for you yet. Hey, not bad. There's hope for you yet.
Close, but not quite, but it's alright. We'll get him the rest of the way through dialogue. Alright then, off we go. Now we just need to wrap up the Imperial Reclamation Services storyline, and we'll be able to leave Tatooine.
you hear me? There's a sandstorm coming in, but I wanted to report. The droid's locked onto an underground power signature. Must be an artifact in the Zerka base. We've also found some kind of recorded message.
Does it give us a way inside?
Can't be sure. I'll patch it through.
Is this thing working? Last. Security Officer Gromick here. I'm the last man out. We've been ordered to seal Zerka's Secret Weapons Division 7. The base was compromised. We thought we had the problem contained to the artifact cave, but it didn't last. Okay, sealing the doors now. Anyone who sees this, don't come in. You don't want to. You really don't want to.
They lost the whole base. Imagine that. We've got fragmentary codes and coordinates, but you'll need to run additional scans to unlock the base. There may be more messages, too. We both know if anything is still alive in that base, you're our best chance at retrieving Zerka's artifacts. You'll have to go alone.
Your team wouldn't be much help down there anyway.
Those of us who are left, fair enough. Part of me wishes I were going. Zerka found something unthinkably old and alien. But this is how it has to happen. Gola out.
Dr. Sopran here. We've finished our initial catalog of the cave artifacts, which register as over 20,000 years old. You think that would narrow down the possible creators, wouldn't you? There weren't many societies capable of space travel in that period. But I can't find any society or species that fits these criteria. Even Gree technology isn't comparable. Anyway, Dr. Lyric and I will study the primary device and assign lesser relics to the others to keep them busy. Hopefully we'll find something useful. Zerka's going to make a fortune off this stuff if we can figure it out. End log.
Kill that later.
next time.
This is Director Antaean speaking. As you know, workers' safety is one of Zerka's top priorities, and we take accidents seriously. Therefore, due to concerns surrounding studies of the device, we are implementing a new policy. Anyone wishing to perform a physical inspection of the device must get written authorization from myself and Dr. Daigo. Research using droids and remote scanners may continue normally. Please note that this does not affect our division's overall schedule.
And they wonder why things happen to them when they mess around with technology that they don't understand. And on a timetable, no less.
I want my concerns on the record before more people get hurt. I'm worried about the device. Its energy readings keep fluctuating, and it appears to be trying to link with the lesser artifacts. I think it's a weapon, maybe a bomb. Sopran's theory about it being a Gree Enclave creation are inane. We've already got evidence of an ancient alien civilization visiting Tatooine, and they weren't Gree. We've seen similar technology in the Kashyyyk Shadowlands. I'm sure the Infinite Empire is tied to the device's origins, no matter what anyone says. And I'm tired of being ignored.
But they always ignore the ones who are right, and then that's when tragedy happens.
You'll feel that later.
Well, Dr. Lyric is gone. He's put in for a transfer and is heading back to Anchorhead, taking one of the lesser relics with him. Good riddance. He was a pain to work with. Still. Lyric's theory about an ancient infinite empire and a master alien species was fringe science at best, but some of his data makes sense. I'm going to run a new series of tests tomorrow, using a remote arm to open up the device. We'll see where it goes from there.
It's your fault everything goes to hell. Should have listened to the fringe science.
Feel that later.
This is Director Antaean to all Zerka employees. Please listen and remain calm. A few minutes ago, we experienced a minor equipment failure in the main laboratory. As a precaution, we are initiating lockdown procedures. Do not attempt to override the system so the computers will respond with force. Stay where you are, and you'll be alerted when the situation resolves.
Looks like it didn't
Tas
resolve.
men jetke fulfa, ge galjes tenti. Efter det ser bjävrar törda man är bjäv. Bibien frukta mi filter nama kape.
Shame I don't have a holodisruptor.
Tas DLP and tisere basamana. Das matsen kayujum. Maestra me huruba. Kefter da sebia batur da marhebie.
Killing you is gonna feel real good.
Yivya bia presmeluja yihija.
You'll feel that later. I'm coming. You'll feel that later.
Vediamen levita in Tirans. Zinesti hidruli, das bruli fihed andanqua. Bibien frukta mi filter nama kape.
Primitive weapons can pack a real kick.
Tas DLP and tisere basamana. Jagdiv muli hedem, ziesni itridat. Terdem fuden, tike pakjak estien ya.
I'll spare you in return for your service. Be grateful.
Yertemer zunanje, ame kontja stemeta.
Alright, and now we just have to return to Captain Gola. and then we'll be able to leave Tatooine, and we will begin the opening scenes for Alderaan, and that will be where we will conclude. And I will take care of the heroics off screen, so next time we resume I will have a whole new armor set. Oops. I warped to the outpost when I meant to warp to the forward base.
Well, look who's back. I was afraid we'd lost you to that Zerka tomb.
It's good to see you alive.
I'm sure you want to rest up, but I'd like to hear. Did you find the artifacts?
I found this device, but I don't know what's inside.
Incredible. This is the thing Zerka died for, and now it's ours. We'll do an initial study here, but the Science Bureau will want it shipped to Drummond Kaas. Still, you've turned this expedition around. After our losses, I didn't think I'd be filing a mission report, let alone declaring victory.
If I hadn't come along, you'd still be searching for Zerka's droids.
And maybe we wouldn't have found the Jawas and activated that first artifact. It's hard to say. With Darth Silthar gone, I am in charge. You ever need our help, you know where to find me.
I'll be surprised if Mos Ela's still standing in a month.
I'll see what I can do to avoid that. Safe journeys out there. And be careful. This galaxy has a lot of old secrets. Once you start seeing them, they tend to start looking back.
Such sage advice, Captain. Alright. 3 new abilities and level 39. Let's see if any of them are any good. The other 2 must have just been upgrades to our current abilities. Alright, let's get back to the ship. Oh, so you can change what your stuff is in the combat proficiencies now you weren't able to before. Interesting. Anyway, back to the ship.
Oh, hey, you're back. And is that who I think it is?
Gault Renow, at your service. Your friend here has hired me at wages I couldn't possibly refuse.
Did I miss something? Are we giving up on the Great Hunt?
Absolutely not. In fact, your friend here just killed the notorious scoundrel Tiresias Loci.
All right, what's going on here?
We're still in the Great Hunt, and our target on Tatooine is dead.
Whatever you two worked out, I'm fine with it, as long as we're still in the Great Hunt. You're all right with the galaxy's most notorious outlaw roaming free on your ship?
I think you'll find Gault Renow's criminal record is spotless. I'm no trouble at all.
He knows better than to cross me.
Yes, my days of crossing bounty hunters are quite over. Unless you say otherwise, of course.
This hunt turned out a lot stranger than I expected. I've had enough of scorching heat and sand. What do you say we check out our next target?
I eliminated Tiresias Loci.
Yeah, well, I'll believe it when I scan it. Huh. What do you know? The body's bioscan matches. You just made a lot of crime bosses very happy. I've got a positive on the rival kill as well. Credit for Tiresias Loci goes to you. Stay hungry, Hunter.
So, this is home. A little spare, don't you think?
Blame the previous owner.
Oh, found yourself a fixer-upper, huh? She's not bad, just needs a little TLC. A couple bounties ought to go a long way to sprucing the place up. Think about it.
Couldn't hurt to make this bucket a little more livable.
Oh, I can recommend some folks who keep a good selection of before-market parts, so as not to strain your budget. We can't all be fabulously wealthy criminal masterminds, but this bounty hunting gig seems straightforward enough. Besides, I like the idea of doing the chasing for a change, even if I am slumming it.
Oh my. Slumming it, eh?
Been talking to some people. One of my contacts just had some guy in Arshada asking about me.
Sounds like he's asking to get shot.
Hear any objections? Me neither. My contact says the guy practically screams spook. He's asking about my whereabouts. Goes by the name of Carteri. The spook, not my contact. I think we have time to pay him a visit, don't you?
Let's look him up. Find out who sent him.
All right, then we have a plan.
Alright, I guess we're making a side trip before Alderaan. I'll shift over to Mako because we need her for this.
Bye.
I'm back. Looks like they added more lights to hide the grime. Don't be fooled by the glamour. When you come to Nar Shaddaa, you're here to learn something.
Vehicle paths are currently open for business.
As close to legitimate as Nar Shaddaa gets. All the families in the Hutt cartel contribute a cut of their best enforcers to keep the peace.
Coral, well, this is a surprise. Never thought you'd just turn yourself in.
Okay, first thing, my name's not Coral. Second, what are you talking about?
Right, of course not. I suppose you're just here for a friendly chat then?
Could aim for something that won't kill him. Arm or leg. Might speed things along.
I kinda like that idea. Just try not to make a mess.
I can imagine what she's told you, Hunter, but you're being played. She's anything but a helpless little girl.
Your intel is worthless. This isn't Coral.
Assuming I buy that, what do you want me to do?
Hey, I've got an idea. Maybe you could tell me who Coral is and who sent you.
Let's keep this short, shall we? I don't want anyone seeing us and reporting this, and I'm not stupid enough to draw on you. Here's everything I was given on my target. Take it and go.
Datapad's encrypted. See if I can crack it later. This thing... She really does look like me, huh?
She's got nothing on you.
No, she definitely looks like me. Guess I have plenty to keep me busy for a while. We should get going.
Alright, and that takes care of this part of her side story. So now we just need to get to Alderaan.
If that's how you want it. I've always heard how beautiful Alderaan's supposed to be. Figures I'm gonna see it in the middle of a war. At least it'll still be pretty in the holos.
Don't sweat it. When we win the Great Hunt, I'm taking you on vacation.
Really? You mean that?
Name the place and we're there.
Thanks, big guy. That means a lot. Time to find out who's standing between us and a week on the beach.
Welcome to Alderaan, Hunter. Former tourist capital of the core worlds. Your target here is a nobleman nicknamed the Durasteel Duke on account of his knack for staying alive. Over 1,000 assassins have come and gone trying to put the Duke to bed, but he ain't met you yet, right? He was last seen with House Gerard. They're guests of House Thule, so that's a good place to start looking. Good luck.
Figures she'd gloss over the details. Lucky for you, I'm on the job.
Fill me in. I hate surprises.
In a nutshell, when the Queen of Alderaan died a few years ago, the head of the military declared himself king. That didn't go over so well. Now the three largest houses are fighting over the crown.
Let's see which one wants it badly enough.
I'm all for making extra credits, just don't forget about the Great Hunt. Come on. We better go pay a visit to House Gerard. Oh, and one last thing. The nobles of Alderaan are different. They think they're untouchable, and they won't be impressed, no matter how big a gun you wave around.
Alright, we are now halfway with Gault. Let's get down there and get the briefing and then get a move on. Well, I say get a move on, but I mean end for the day.
Oh, it's good to relax. This is as close as I'm getting to it these days.
Everyone has limits.
Are you kidding?
Something wrong?
Wrong? Oh, yeah, that's putting it lightly. I'm going nuts here. I've spent so long keeping one step ahead of somebody, I can't believe I've lost them for good. At least when I'm out with you, I usually know where the blaster fire's coming from. Keeps my mind off trouble. Mostly.
The less time you and Trouble spend together.
Come on, go.
If you want me to give you more time to loaf around, forget it.
It's not the one either.
Didn't realize you were having this much trouble adjusting.
Spend 30 years doing what you're doing and you'll know what I'm talking about.
I knew you were a career scoundrel, but 30 years on the run? Pretty impressive.
Things weren't so bad until people finally realized the same guy was responsible for most of their woes. And I've made some enemies over the years, believe me. 2.5 Hutt families, the entire Carillion Exchange. And there was that whole blockade incident that ran the Mandalorians home with their tails between their legs. Come on, I think I've had my fill of all this cheering up.
Alright, we will get the planetary storyline briefing, and then that will be where we will conclude for today while I work on the heroics.
A good day to you. I bring the good wishes of Moff Sarek, the officer entrusted with annexing this planet. He has been anticipating your arrival.
Bring me up to speed.
I would not presume to answer that. The Moff can explain to you himself.
Good day. You have served us before, have you not? A valuable hire. I expect you care little for the niceties of politics here, so I will be brief. The Empire intends to use Alderaan's succession struggle to bring it into the fold, and I'm offering you the opportunity to play a pivotal role.
Is this a job interview, then?
Oh, you have the job, if you're willing. We would not be speaking otherwise. The heir to Alderán's throne was recently assassinated, right after withdrawing from the protection of the Republic. The planet's in civil war, and for the first time in thousands of years, without the armies of the Republic to bring order.
A divided world will fall quickly.
Yes, we must make our move now, while the throne stands empty. We have an alliance with one of the noble houses, House Full. The house was exiled 60 years ago after a failed bid for power, and came to us instead. Unfortunately, they have proven too weak to do what's needed.
Where do I come in?
Jorad, one of the Thal Lords, insists on following Alderán's rules of civilized warfare. I want you to show him warfare is far from civil. Several of Thal's vassal houses have rebelled since Thal's connection to us became public. This cannot be allowed. Take a slave collar from my man here and drag one of these rebels to our weak-willed Lord Thal. Kill the rest and leave them where they fall.
These Alderaan lordlings will beg to serve the Empire.
These lords of Alderaan must lose their foolish pride. Those who will not bow must break.
Alright, and that is where we are going to conclude for today. Thank you for joining me for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, remember to hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any future uploads. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel and I greatly appreciate it. Feel free to join us over on twitch.tv/Gremory Channel 2 for additional content. We are only 28 followers away from our affiliate goal over there, so I would really appreciate anyone who can go over there and give me a follow. Thanks everyone, and I'll see you in the next one.